Yo, stocks 5150. Eating popcorn early in the morning for breakfast. But that's because I'm an adult. I can do what I want. What we got? Today is February 2nd. February 2nd. Bro. January is behind us. We made it. We're alive. Thank God. Let's start with these charts. We're on the daily right now, right? So we're on the daily. And we can see here that we are below the 50. My 50 is my move. My 50 is my well, I got the 48. The 48 is the green. So translate, take that how you want. Well, that's my 50. I'll go with the 48. But we are below it right now. The 5 is above, heading that way. Um, so we're in a downtrend. Clear to see on the daily. Forgive me for eating my popcorn, but I'm eating it. Scroll down, go to the 4 hour, see what we're looking like. Downtrend. Downtrend. Looks like we're turning. Looks like this was the bottom right here. That's the green. Put that right there. Um, go time. So this happened last night, 2300. We bottom right there, heading up on the 4 hour. We're still below the 5. We're at the 5 curling, and we're below the 48, below the 20, and below the 14. So we got a ways to go. We got a top wick on that, so it could be a retracement. Should be. We shall see. This provided the same support level right here as we turned and ran up right here. Back in January, well, on the 20th. So this level right here led to this pop. So this could lead to this pop. It's slightly higher, not much. But we got to be aware too, also, of sentiment and the time in the market. Right now is February, tends to be a bearish time. Um, Tom Lee and everybody talking about recessions and silver selling off, and they're stoking the fear. You look over here to the left, we're seeing video at 188, so it's down $2. It was at 190. Um, we had a good time for January. Like, let's do this for a month right quick. Let's go to the month on a weekly. So what they're saying, I'm gonna take this out now because this is not necessarily old, but I'll put it up here out of my way. Same with that. Oh, don't want to move that. I want to move this. No, I don't need to have this anymore. The PPI. Um, yeah, I kind of want to keep it, but maybe I'll put it down here and put that note right there. And this is a ORB. I actually need to delete that because I ain't even. Well, I'll keep this and put it up over here for later. All right. So anyway, we're looking at this on the weekly. We're basically flat, flat. We're still within this range right here, between here and there. We're sitting in the middle on the weekly, and that's been since we've been here since October. So we've been flat. We did a little run up, peaked, dropped down to the middle, and that's where we've been sitting at for the past 2 months. So the whole month of November was chopped, December was chopped, and that's where we at. Still flat. This is on the weekly. Look at it on the monthly. Shouldn't look too much different. You see? Flat. Now, what does this look like? Looks like we're getting ready to turn and pull back down. And we'll probably pull back down too. If something drastic happens, we'll pull back down here for a reset down to 21, was that 22, whatever. But I don't think that's what happened. I feel like I'll probably pull down to this level right here. I should just put this here just in case. Let's see, maybe we'll pull down to this level right there. Couldn't get it exactly to snap on it like I wanted to for some reason. There it is. So we'll probably pull down to this level right here, and that'll be a really nasty pullback for us. It'll feel like it anyway in the moment, but it'll be okay because it'll be a reset, and that might happen through the month of February. And then we reset, we slide out through the summer flat, set up for. I should be looking at this on the NQ. I mean on the ES because then 7,000. That's how they talk. It's the S&P. But yeah, that's why I feel we're gonna pull back. And you can see we're already in a doji. So and this is looking bearish already for February first day. But flat, flat, flat. Look at this. This is all right here. We had some top wicks, but this has been flat the entire time, which is on the monthly. That's what we've been at. Flat. Money shot is up at the top. We kind of got this reversed. I need to have. Well, we get down below that. That's short. So anyway, enough rambling. Go right down to the 4 hour, and with that same logic, this needs to be red. Because if we get here, I need to be short. This is first right here. Go here. I ain't gonna count the wick, but to get there, we're thinking about the shorts. Actually, we need to be thinking about going long. I need to turn that back around, like I said. But we could pull back further. All right. So, like I said, we're turning on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, what we looking like? On the 1 hour, we just crossed over the 14, heading up towards the 48. So on this, we get down, looking a little bullish because we bounced here off that level right there. See, got that. Put it right there now. Get down into it. Bounce, and we're in this range now. So that's where we sitting. This is all overnight. um, 48 is here, and the 200 is here. We're below it. Definitely bearish. So we have fallen because we're below the 200. We're below the 200 on the hour. Were we below the 200 on the daily? No, we're above the 200 on the daily. That'd be crazy if we drop down to there. Doesn't look like it happens that often. It looks like what we do. Just drop down slightly below the 48, and then we pop back up. And right now we're slightly below 48, so we could look for a pull back up. But again, we're just in this range. We've been in this range for 3 months since November, and we're sitting in the middle right now. So let's get down to the 5 minutes, see what we're looking like. I just popped. Time is 9:04. On the 5 minute, we are looking bullish. We're above the 200, we're above the 48, and we're above the 14. So we just bounced off the 14, and that was a nice big pop right there. I don't know how that really played out, but that's what happened. Why? Why, you might ask? Well, what we got going on today. At 10 a.m., we got the ISM manufacturing PMI, and we have the FMOC member Bostic speaks, and loan officer survey. Bowman speaks tomorrow. And on the third, Tuesday, we got the JOLTS job opening. That's a red folder. But today, the ISM at 10, that's the ISM PMI. That's at 10. And at 9:45, manufacturing PMI. So we got one red folder today at 10 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is make us a timeline right quick. Let's see what we're looking like at 10. This is our target. Put this here. Comes out at 10. There it is. 10 o'clock. And we'll put a note on here. This is the What is this gonna be? This is gonna be ISM PMI. ISM PMI. All right, we'll see what we get. See what we get. See where we at that time. If we drop or not. Um, the last couple we've been down. Yeah, well, how that works with all this stuff with the tariffs and everything else. But the last one, the previous was 47.9. And what that means is the Institute for Supply Management, and that stands for a level of diffusion index mixed on surveyed purchasing managers and the manufacturing industry. So it's going to be down because they were doing a lot of front loading for these tariffs and stuff. Like if you look at we go back September September 2025, the forecast is 49, actual is 48. October 49, 49. November, here we go. 49.4, it was down 48.7. See, so tariffs are starting to show up. Um, yeah, we've been down the past three times. In January 5th, we were down. That was on January 5th. We were expected 48.3, and we got 47. So let's look at January 3rd. Go back and see what January 5th. Let's see how we moved on January 5th. What did the market do on January 5th? Right here. That's midnight, so we zoom in a little bit. All right, January 5th. January 5th was a down day. Look at that. Boom. So maybe we'll have a little pullback because we missed the PMI number. So let's go into this. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. And January 5th, that's the 16th. All right, so January 5th, and that's 2023 times 711. So within the day, the PMI numbers came out, which right about here, it pulled up. So we spiked off of that, and then we continue to go higher. So we got lower. The forecast was 48, and we got a 47. So it actually went up. So what happened on December 1st? So maybe this thing doesn't respond like we think, or it's not bearish. Maybe it's a bullish thing. Maybe. Let's see what it did for January 1st. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. So January 1st, PMI came out. Yeah, December 1st. All right, so here we are, flat. Right here, that's at 11 o'clock. Had a spike, wicked up, came down, and just stayed flat, but then it continued to go higher. All right, all right. Well, there it is. So maybe we do a play and we play off this PMI joint, yo. We see where we at, and then we see if we can get some cake off of that. Got 30 minutes until the market opens. I got an appointment today at 10:20, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not, but I'll see where the um I'll see where the market is before I move forward. That being said, stocks 5150. We already made our target for the day though. I might want to add that. Today, so technically I don't need to trade today at all. I might just watch, not do anything because you see here we're already at 99 on this contract. $40 a day, 10K a year. So shoot, I'm already 2 days ahead already. Um, but if it's an opportunity, there's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You see here we're starting to flatten out already. But 10 o'clock is our target. And it looked like I said, it looks like it spikes. Get a little volatility, just a small bit, and maybe we can capitalize off of that and catch something. But right here on the 5 minute, all right, let's turn this different color. Let's turn this to gray. Yeah. All right. So that's the ISM PMI. We'll see what that does for us if we get us a pop. Now, where will we be looking to go to if we get a pop? That's what you asked. So let's go to the 30 minute. Uh, a small pop will be here. This will be the target. The target will be 25,636. 25,636 should be the next target up. You see what I'm saying? 25,636. So let's put this right here. That should be the next target up right there, the top of that candle. We're at 25,527, 25,636. So we can go in, we're getting a pullback now. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the market to open and do the first 15 minutes. I'm not gonna do anything right now. But what I expect is for us to pull down, bounce, and then take us a little higher. You see what I'm saying? Again, on this higher time frame, I was on the 30 minute. On the 30 minute, what else? Let's go to the 30 minute. On the 30 minute, yeah, I expect it to go. This is the near term level right here. See, we bounce, bounce, bounce. So that'll provide some resistance. See back here was a bounce. So that right there was some support. So that'll be some resistance. So when we get to that level right there, which is 25,575. 25,575 with 25,31. 25,531. So that's 40 points up. So, yeah. All right, we're getting this a doji right now. So with this doji, what I feel like is either we're gonna turn around or we're gonna pop. That's kind of how that works. Um, but what did I say? 25,575, 40 points up. So we're shooting for that. I feel like we might get a pullback just before the market open. Well, this is looking bullish right here. Okay, it's turning around. We're getting volume here. 9:10 is the time to go up to 572. So let's get one. Let's do 540. What is this? The bottom of this is 519, 520. So let's do a 520. If it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So right, come down to 520. We'll do 530. No, we'll do 520. Actually, I'm telling myself not to do anything because we got the 14 down here at 508. So I should hold off, come back and retrace and touch the 14, and then make another move up. Play it smart. Don't rush. So that's what I'll do. I'll just sit tight. All right, 15 minutes before market opens. Like I said, we come down to hit five. It's at 509, so maybe that'll be the bottom here, 510. So we put one in for 510, 25, 510. Oh, see, so there it is, making a move, but they don't have no bottom wick on it, so it's getting ready to give up. Turn around. See when it gets down here. I won't put nothing in. I'll see where it goes. Maybe we come down here. Or we just go ahead and run up and we miss it, but it's okay. We already got what we need for today. We just watching. Starts 5150. I gotta work out right quick. All right, peace. Well, look at that. We ran up. What did I say earlier right here? We buzzed past that when it got that. That's good to know. That's really good to know. Set this on the 15 minute. This is what I expected. Look at that top right there, and we're wicking now. So I was correct in that. Patting myself on the back. Yeah. Well, we're heading up to 200. But we wicked out. 200 is at 25,671. Um, it's the bottom of the 5 minute right here. It was hot. 5 minute right here. So now what I expect, like I said, pull back to the 14, and then, but we got this range right here. So 25,668, 25,530. Pull back from there. Stay within that range. High to low, that's the 5 minute right there. Pulling back. Click at it on the 1 minute. Get into action. All right, 3 minutes in. 1 minute gives you a little bit more action. Gives you more fake outs too, but we trade off the fit. We look at the higher time frame, but we can make our entries here on the one. You see what I'm saying? Like you see here, we're getting us a doji right here, bearish, because we pull back. That was the high right there, 668. This is looking like we got 1 minute left on this candle. 1 minute left on the 5 minute. I see PW got a new dude on his too. All right, so at any rate, no trades to go into right now, like I said. All right, so that's our 5 minute range from top to bottom. That's our 5 minute range. We're still in it. So slight pullback, but not much. Um, Up here at the top, you could go for that, but that's only 2 points up ahead. We met that resistance. We break out of this and stay above that, then we're making a move. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like that's what we're doing. So it broke us a high. Top wicking right here. 698. Looks like we're gonna get to 700. 708. So we already broke the 5 minute. And if we stay above it, then we keep going. I still think that when we get the I mean those ISM numbers in at 10, that'll be the yank back. You know what I'm saying? So we got PMI numbers coming out. Final manufacturing PMI comes out at 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So this could be like a bull trap. So we're just gonna wait. This also is light on the volume. From 7:15. That's the 5 minute. We broke out of it. We're sitting right here now. Now we'll see if now what do we got? 10 minutes before we have that 7 minutes. So we could go to 26 today. Or at least this week. I don't know about today, but we could do it this week for sure. 4 hour, let's look and see what we're looking like on 4 hours. See, on the 4 hour, we're just touching the 200. So we touched the 200, gave up. 48's up here. So we're still down. The 14's here. So we still got on the 4 hour, we still got some work to do. You see what I'm saying? And we gave it back up. We didn't. We got to build, you know what I'm saying? This is that 5 minute right here. So this is the for 5 minute. This is on the 1 hour right here. This is that 1 hour candle. We wicked. If you look, we wicked right here when we hit the 48 and we pushed back down. So we tried to get up in between that range and we gave it up. The sellers came back in and sold it back down. So we're coming down now 690. This candle opened up at 25, 476, 300 points, 1 hour. It was open right here on the 15 minute was 25, 527. So we're just sitting and waiting. We top wicked again. Top wicked at what? 25, 721. Now we're coming up. Wait, that's a good one right there. 5 minute. That one open. That closed higher. So we're still above the 5 minute. So that's good. So we're gonna hit us along right quick. 705. Wait, pulling back. Good thing I didn't get in that one. 712, 698. All right, so we'll go back into there with a 696. All right, so we're going to 720, 715. Wait, no, 40. 720 right here. So we're going back towards the high. We hit 720 already. See if we can touch it again. Maybe break up. All right, 715, 717. There it is. Let's go. Nice move. Nice move. Nice move. All right, so we're at 716 now. 723. All right, we're coming up on the 15 minute, and we'll have our 15 minute break. ORB. All right, 731 was the high. 731 is the high. 2 minutes on the 15. And then we'll have our 15 minute ORB. Let's see. Let's get right to it. We'll be in this range right here. So we already good for the day, like I said. I'm gonna fall back, see what this PMI stuff does. We're pulling back. We got a range. We done snatched out of here twice, 3 times. Let's see what we got. That trade right there. We went in at 25, 696, and we got out 25, 720. That worked out. 47. We're at 262 on the day. Let's go. I want to see what this PMI number does at 10. Now we got 1 minute. 1 minute before that happens. I got a feeling that it's gonna. Well, the previous was 51.9. The forecast is 51.9. I got a feeling that it's gonna be more of the same, and it'd probably be a nothing burger. It's a yellow folder. The red folder's at 10, 15 minutes later. So I think this is establishing our range, and then it'll probably drop back down, maybe come down to here, break below it, hit here, and just stay sideways. We got 1 minute left for the 15 minute and 30 seconds before we get our data. See what it does. So far, in and out, snatch and grab. $40 a day, 10K a year. Do not overtrade. Stocks 5150. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's what I'm saying. Do some pull-ups. Keep my body moving. Keep making money. All right, so we hit our 15 minute. Sorry, I gonna do a push-up. We hit the 15 minute and we top wick right there. So the 5 minute was respected by the 15 minute. I mean, the 15 minute respected the 5 minute, and we're still in the same range. Worked out. We have our data. All right, final PMI forecast was 51.9, and the actual was 52.4. So this is a good thing. So this should push the market up. We'll see what happens. But do I want to do anything right now? Looks like we're getting a little overextended, probably for ISM, and they'll drop it back down. Right now, I'm not gonna go into anything. We got a couple minutes before that. Let's see what we got over here on the June contract if I want to do anything. June, let's map this one out, please. All right, June. Put my 15 minutes in. All right. So this is our 15-minute range for the June contract. Today we've already got 131, so we're good. Actually, we're good. Today is one of those days after my appointment. I actually might go out and ride around a little bit in the snow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do today. Already got our gains. Speaking of gains, where are we at for the month? For the month of January, let's see what we got for 30 days. Past 30 days, we have had how many trades? Wait, do a custom so we can keep it 100. Custom January 3rd to January 31st. All right. So for the month of January, these are our totals. Let's see. Hey, that boy good. Ha ha. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. January 3rd to January 31st, 4,400. Come on, man. Of course, yes, I know. I'm breaking my rules because you see here I got some 60s, and I got some pretty big ones in here, I think. I think I had one day where I got 1,600. That was, yeah, I got some 800s, some 900s. I got some losses, 1100s, 57s. It's all good. It's all good. I might do a separate video on this and talk about these losses. Transparency. Nah. I could have sworn I had one where I got 16 on the day, but maybe that was because I had two good trades. But I definitely got some losses in there. Um, that being said, still, we're closing out good, bro. Let's go. All right, so we're with February now. New month. Today, 262 on the day. All right, man. Some people say you should get a part-time job. I say you should trade. All right, we're breaking up above the we're breaking up above the 15 now. This is on the June contract. I don't think this should be probably a pullback, I would imagine. So I'm not doing anything. I'll wait for a pullback and we'll see what happens over here with June. No need to do anything. But we definitely broke up out of the 15-minute. See. Oh wait, did I map this out right? 9:45, 9:30. That's it right there. 9:30 to 9:45. Okay, so I had the wrong one mapped out here. Get it up to where that's close. Why is it so hard for me to put that right where I want it? All right, in here. All right, so that's the first 15-minute. This right here is starting off. So we're right there. We broke up a little bit. So that's where we at. So we are out a little bit out of the 15-minute. So maybe we pull back, come back down to like say the 48 or so. And then we play it all over again. If we play it all, like I said, we at 131 on the day. 40 is all we need to make. So technically, I'm gonna shut this video down. Yeah, shut the stream next. I got an appointment a little bit, and I'll touch back in later at Power Hour. Maybe I'll do it. So far today, 12 trades. 12 trades we got paid. We got 131 and total is 226, 262 on the day. Let's go. Stocks 5150. Maybe I come back, maybe I'll trade some more. I don't know. Actually, I gotta wait till 10 o'clock. I want to see what this, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. I want to see what this PMI thing is gonna do over here. I had put this on March. Let me go to my March contract. Yeah, I want to see what this PMI data, PMI number is gonna do. Cause you see, we're starting a bull flag right here, creating a bull flag. We got 6 minutes, 6 minutes before PMI comes up, 5 minutes. So we'll see. The forecast is 48.5. Let's see what it does if it drops or not. I'm not gonna do any gambling on it. I'm just gonna say, just gonna chill. But we'll see. Push ups, pull ups, please. Some pull ups, do some push ups. Creating a little pullback here, possibly a bull flag. Nah, just flat 3 dojis. It's bearish. You got 3 minutes. Thinking about joining the gym. Even though I got all this stuff here at the house, thinking about joining the gym so I can swim, keep myself in better shape. I can't say it so I can be social because I don't talk to nobody when I'm at the gym. I'm an antisocial person. So we're getting a pullback now, as expected. Oh, closing in, we're pulling back at the top of the 5 minute, at the top of the 15. Could be a bull flag. Let's see. So we could get a pop or a drop. We are respecting that level though. You see that 1, 2 times. Huh. All right. 10 o'clock. 52.6 is the number. ISM manufacturing PMI forecast is 48.5. We're up 52.6. That's positive. Let's go. So, what exactly does that mean? Market doesn't know what to do with that. We got a doji and we're sitting tight. So yeah, nothing. ISMP and my numbers was good. Good data. All right, so that was good data, and the market is reacting flat. So we're back to business, and it's no nothing, no nothing burger, nothing burger. Let's see here, 745, 795. All right, I was just looking at somebody's feed, and they are behind me, so that's what I was trying to track. Of course. All right, so we're getting us a pop now. What are we gonna do? 15 minute. Look at the next level, 780. So let's get one. All right, so we're at 780. Now this may be tricky. And next level would be 800. So we're at 780. Go to 800, 20 points. Well, we got 791. So we're gonna go to 781, 780. I mean 800. Right there. So we'll go right below it, just above where we were. We went to size 799. So let's see if we can get get back up to 800. 9 points to go, 10. See if we can get up to 800. 788, pulling back. All right, so we're targeting 800, 799 with 790. This will be the last trade for the day. 795, 797. We need 4 more points. 799 is our target. So if we hit 800, then we'll be good to go. 94, 5 points up. 10. All right, let's see. So pulling back here. 90. So over here, we're going to do one. All right, 22. We went high as 31. So we'll go back to, oh, we had 31. 40 bucks. We hitting for 40. Let's go right here. Submit. So we in for 26.43 with 26, so 26.40. All right. Boom. Snatch and grab. Hey. Where we at? Where we at over here? Are we still in? Nope. We are good, boy. Let's go. Yeah. All right. That's it. We are done for the day. No more snatch and grab. And that's all we need. Stocks 5150. Today we are closing out with 338. What is that? 338.78. Not bad for some immigrants, huh? Yeah. So we started at 706 today. Well, this was last night. We traded a little bit last night, but far as today goes, so this is from 706 last night to 10 a.m. But you can see, not bad, not bad. We did go to sleep. We woke up. We got back at it again. So from 9:42 to now, let's see what we get. Our first trade was from here to here. We got 122. Got 122 on those. Nice. No complaints at all. Kept it small, small contract, one entry, and it all worked out. 16 total trades today, and yeah, we were closing it out. So far as February 2nd goes, so 2 days into February, we go for $40 a day. So the second day of February, we have 122. On the first day of February, close. See, get this out. On the first day of February, we got 216. So we are good to go. Yeah. Now what we got? It's still money making, still money going. I bet you it's still running. What is it? 828. Yep. 828. But we're not gonna do nothing else. We're good to go. All right, stocks 5150, yo. I'm gonna sign out and y'all have a great day, man. Peace.